So, welcome to nicksdrumlessons.com. Today's beat that we're going to go over is Steve Miller's Swingtown. No one remembers this by name, but once you hear the beat and that famous intro that we're going to be going over, you go, oh, it's that song! Cool! And again, it's a very useful beat. I've used it before for beats vamping into kind of just a mellow section. So, it's very useful and you can make it your own with a lot of embellishments, which we'll get into in a moment. But let's go over the beat, alright? It's a 4/4 beat. It's mostly in 16th notes. Well, it's all in 16th notes on the hi-hat. So it's just a series of 16ths, single strokes. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. The right hand will come over for the snare. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. The hi-hat will open on the and a 3, which will cover two notes that get hit while it's open. The and of 4, and of 4. And again, to do that technique, don't lift your whole leg up, just lift the toe up. If this is your toe, this is your heel stays down. Just make it simple, lift the toe up. Alright, that way you don't look awkward, you don't lose your balance, but mostly you don't overwork the body, which is not needed. You do not need to look like you're stomping on a cockroach, okay? Alright, no offense to the cockroach lovers out there. Alright, so with that effect, you're closing that hi-hat on 4 at the same time you're actually hitting that snare. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Let's talk about that bass drum part, okay? Very cool. 1, 2, and 3, 4 on snare. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. If anybody's familiar with soca and calypso, it's a very calypso beat. Very cool. Alright, so here's the beat completed. Here's where it goes wrong. This is where people get sloppy, and I've noticed throughout the ages of me showing this to students, it's very common that a right foot doesn't easily go on top of a left hand. So that one, that second bass drum needs to be on top of the left hand. 1, and again, you can practice that for quite a while just to get the aim right. Because what happens is the left and the right foot at first, if you haven't worked the technique out or the pattern out, it will slam against each other. So it'll sound very muddy. Doesn't sound right. Alright. Then you got to attach that too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Even just that fragment of this beat repeated sounds really cool, and it's based off a samba. 1, 2, 4. Very cool. So again, you get your mileage out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the rest of those bass drums are pretty easy because they will fall with the right hand. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So, putting it all together. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. That was without the open hi-hat. Now we get that left foot involved. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 Don't practice it at the tempo of the song just yet. Just mellow it out. Make sure it grooves. Make sure you have that technique with the left foot down. Make sure that that left hand and that right foot on the of one don't clash, because that will sound bad. So, long story short, great groove. And you can make it your own, okay? There's 100 different little combinations you can do with it, especially around the 4 and the 4 and. simple groove in retrospect to a lot harder things out there. You know, it's not tower power, it's not anything that Dennis Chambers would have done, but it's so simple and beautiful. Respect the beat. It's a cool one, all right? The full transcription of that beat will be on my website, nextdrumlessons.com. You'll see the transcription below. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. There's also a lot of transcriptions of songs, full songs on there, everything from Pantera to your classics, you know, a lot of Aerosmith and some Zeppelin beats in there. So check out the website, nextdrumlessons.com. If you have any questions, let me know. Contact me through there. See you next time.